a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Trying again following the sack. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go!
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Up and good from Blankenship. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
1st down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense up to the line fast. Stick it in the air. It's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll try and punch it in. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Aviators pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Aviators take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Head up.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Moss hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Shut up. Bronco. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Mustang 19.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Neither side separating much so far. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this.
Okay, break.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the 27. He completes it in traffic. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives them the 1st.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Mitchell can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it! That's a layout for it, but touchdown! The Huskies take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Aviators need only one to take the lead. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Aviators jump in front now by 5. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Throw complete to Williams. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Go!
They go play action on 1st. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Hot, hot.
Back to throw now. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
First down from the red zone. Couldn't connect there, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
To the air, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hurt, hurt. Let go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Ontario. It's the Aviators taking over on offense. Working from the gun, Williams. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. From the 32. That one's caught along the left sideline. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's second and 5. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Whew, I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Allen, the motion man left. 1st down throw by Williams. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And they'll have 1st down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He's got it at the 5. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Is in. Touchdown! The Aviators will add to their lead at the end of the half. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Aviators push the lead up to 12. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set up. Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Ready. Track at 60. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Aviators, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here we go. Pass to the left.
First down, Williams. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 18 Pioneer. Hup.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41.
60. Come on. Set. 18 Rattler.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll give him a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Go! Come 19! Come 19! Take go!
He'll throw it yet again. This throw is caught. And this one does not go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Okay, break!
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19 tight! 19! Here we go! Set!
Man in motion here. 3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready! Go!
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Ready up.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. 19-18. 70 range. Hey, smash.
They give it to him again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger.
Williams from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Track at 60. Set the knee. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Aviators will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Off the play fake, Williams. His pass caught by Allen. Along the right sideline, there's space. And that is a touchdown. The Aviators pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Aviators go up by 19. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on. Set. Go.
They go play action on first. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
From the gun on third down. Complete. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Fits it through the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 21-yard gain. And they're going to have a first down. Throwing off the play fake here. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's into the end zone, touchdown. The Aviators capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Aviators grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Let's go.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back now, pressure on its way. That one's complete over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the fourth. Second and 3 now.
19 Lion. Ready, set, go.
From the 46. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll give him a first down.
Street, here we go.
Handoff now to the receiver. And they were all over that reverse. He's tracked down behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go now. Go.
They're throwing it. It's taken in by Williams. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. At the 20. And the Aviators take over on his 5th interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Aviators continue piling it on here in the 4th. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Aviators continue piling on to this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Go. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Brought in right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Set. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Back at 60. Ready.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And they pick him off again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Aviators take over on an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. 1st down, ball at the 36.
go. Ready, ready.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
60 Eagles, 70.
Plowing up the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer.
Back to the well again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Aviators emerge as winners as we say so long from Toronto.